All right, y'all. Now we're talking about burning fat, right? So in your body, you have different types of fat. You got white fat, brown fat, beige fat. You got subcutaneous fat, and you got motherfucking. All right, in your body, there's different types of fat. You got white fat, brown fat, beige fat, subcutaneous fat, and visceral fat. All right. So with those body fats, they all work differently. They all have different reasons of being there. They all have some are more dangerous than others. But if you get on an aggressive fat loss journey, you can get rid of pretty much all the dangerous body fat. All right, and one thing that a lot of people make the mistake of doing, and when I say this, I'm not saying you have to do fasting. I've got plenty diced up and shredded plenty of times with and without fasting. All right, so you don't have to do like a fasting type protocol, OMAD diet or 16-8 or whatever. You can get lean without it. I've been doing OMAD for like the last probably a little over a month because I chose to. I feel like that's the right protocol for me right now. All right. But right now, I'm like, am I gonna do that today? It's my day off. I get one day off, and am I gonna have a cheat day? I'm kind of dependent, deciding or whatever. I more than deserve it, but at the same time, there's one choice that a lot of people make when they first wake up. Everybody fasts. All right, regardless if you're doing the fasting protocol, which one, or not, you still fast because guess what? You sleep. The last time you ate dinner to the first time you eat breakfast is a fast. It don't matter if it's 5 hours. It don't matter if it's 8 hours. If you sleep in only 5 hours, I feel like you need more. You need to figure out how to get more. But if it's 8 hours, if it's 10 hours, if it's 12 hours since your last meal to your first meal, that's a fast. All right. So what I would do, speak to your doctor before you do anything. What I do is I get active before I eat. I mean, before I eat, before I eat, I get active. I said it right, then I try to correct myself. I eat before I get active. I just woke up. I did night shift. I don't know what time it is. I don't know how many hours I slept. I feel rested. I ain't really been tracking things this year. Right? So I don't even know how long I've been doing this fast, right? Usually I track everything to a T, but there's a difference between you and me. That difference is experience. It's just like if I'm a carpenter and I want something that's roughly a foot of wood. If I'm cutting something that doesn't have to be exactly precise, right? And I cut a foot of wood, and then you never cut wood in your life, and you cut a foot of wood that you guessed. Who has more chances of being close to that actual foot? That person who's been cutting wood his whole life, of course. So a person that's been counting calories their whole life, I count my calories. The person that's been counting their calories their whole life can go a little bit without, just guessing and eyeballing things. So I be doing that sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie, but I don't recommend that for beginners at all. Learn what you're doing before you do that. A lot of people get in the game and they start doing it. I see you doing it, don't do it. Don't. All right. So I got videos for that. Type in Repetite Fitness calories. I teach you how to do that. All right. But when you first wake up, your body has a choice. Is it gonna store fat today, or is it gonna burn fat today? Is you gonna start your day off in a fat burning mode? If you start your day off in a fat burning mode, everything you eat has a better chance of not storing this body fat. You still have to be in a caloric deficit. You still have to be mindful of your fats. I mean, not your fats, but your calories. You still have to be mindful of your protein. Fats and carbs, to me, they fall where they fall. They both are. People say that carbs are not essential. In my opinion, if you're trying to lift weights and go crazy and go hard, I'm not a keto guy. I'm not against keto people. I'm not a carnivore guy. I'm not against carnivore people. I'm not the type of person that cut out whole foods, right? So at the end of the day, basically whole food is what you want to do mostly, regardless if it's fat, carbs, protein. You know, I like to have all of them. You know what I'm saying? But carbs are going to give you energy for that gym. So when I'm not eating and I go to the gym, what carbs is my body working off of? I did OMAD, right? I just ate like 2,000 calories at once. All right, I ate 2,000 calories at once before bed. Those carbs are still, those carbs, those fats, those proteins, even though I'm digested, they're still active. I got glycogen in my body a little bit from the carbs that I ate last night. Instead of packing back on more of it, which when your glycogen stores are fully saturated in your liver and your muscles, guess what? Now it's time to store fat. So I'm going to go burn what I can burn before I eat anything. Whether I have a cheat day, whether I have a regular day, or whether I just stick to my OMAD today. I'm not really decided. Because tomorrow was supposed to be my day off too. But I got to go to work for something else. And tomorrow actually my birthday. I'll be 43. I was gonna make a whole big birthday video, so anybody that's seen this video, you got to know it before I talked about it, right? So I'll be 43, shredded, a dad who refuses to have a father figure, no, a father who refuses to have a dad bod, you know. So this is the choice between having